Hi, a new important lesson, direct and reported speech. And this is only part one for statements only. Let's start. Look at the picture. What are the exact words of the speaker Jane? I feel sick. She says, I feel sick. There are two ways to report to others what Jane says now: direct speech and indirect or reported speech. In direct speech, we use the exact words of the speaker between two inverted commas. And we say, Jane says, and says is called the introductory verb and it is always followed by comma. Jane says, I feel sick. Introductory verb, comma, inverted commas, and between these inverted commas, the exact words of Jane. This is up-to-date reporting. I report at the same place what Jane says. I report to others her speech at the same time and at the same place. This is up-to-date reporting. In direct speech, I report to others what she says, not the exact words. Jane says that. I link the introductory and her words using that, and it can be dropped, omitted from the sentence. Jane says that she feels sick. These are not the exact words, but the meaning. I changed here punctuation marks. I linked the introductory verb and her speech using that. I changed the pronoun I into she according to the speaker Jane. This is indirect speech and this is called up-to-date reporting. Look at this picture. The exact words, I feel happy here. I want to report these words in another time and another place using past introductory verb said. This is out-of-date reporting. I report to others what Jane said in the past, in another place and another time. In direct speech, I say Jane said, comma, I feel happy here. But in indirect speech, I say Jane said that she felt happy there. I changed here the punctuation marks. I changed I into she according to the speaker. I changed the tense feel into felt because of the introductory verb said is in the past. I changed the adverb of place here into there because I report the speech in another different place. Important notes. In direct speech, we use a comma and inverted commas after the introductory verb. We put the exact words of the speaker between these inverted commas. In reported speech, we don't use any commas or inverted commas. We report what someone said, but not his or her exact words. In reported speech, we change the pronouns according to the speaker. We change the adverbs of time and place, and we change the tense if the introductory verb is said in the past, according to the following. If the introductory verb is in the past, we change the present simple into past simple. For example, I like to shop here at this mall, she said. She said that she liked to shop there at that mall. Imagine that the speaker said that at the mall on Thursday, and I report her speech at school to her mates on Sunday, another time and another place. So, like is it changed into liked. Here is it changed into there. This is it changed into that. Go further. We change the present simple into past simple. For example, they said to me, we don't like this bed or these curtains. Imagine that the speaker and his friends are in front of a shop window in the morning, and he reported that speech to his mom at home in the evening, another time and another place. So we change don't like into didn't like. This bed into that bed. These curtains into those curtains. They told me that they didn't like that bed or those curtains. Said to me is it changed into told me. We don't use said to in reported speech. We changed punctuation marks, tense, pronouns are changed according to the speaker, and the adverb of place. Take care. If the introductory verb is in the past simple and we report scientific facts or personal facts that express going on habits until the moment of reporting the speech, we don't change the tense. It's preferable not to change the tense, but if you change it, it's okay, but it is preferable not to change it. Our teacher said to us, the earth goes round the sun. Our teacher told us that the earth goes round the sun. Told is past, but goes is the same in reported speech because it is a scientific fact. Adam said Clara always gets up early, and Clara until the moment of speaking is alive and her habit is still going on. So it's preferable to say Adam said that Clara always gets up early. Keep the tense the same. Take care. If the introductory verb is followed by these words, a moment ago, or just now, or a short time ago, we don't change the tense or the adverbs. Don't change the tense or the adverbs because we report the speech at the same time and the place. For example, he said a moment ago, I often enjoy my time here. He said that he often enjoys his time here. Keep here the same because we report that at the same place and at the same time. If the introductory verb is in the past, we change the present continuous into past continuous. For example, I'm watching a football match now, he said. Imagine that the speaker was watching a match at night and his sister, for example, reported that speech to his mom in the following morning, another time. So I'm watching a football match now. Is it changed into he said that he was watching a football match then? We change it now into then. Then means in English at that time. We change it punctuation marks. We change it pronouns according to the speaker. We change it the tense. And we change it the adverb of time now into then. We change the present perfect into past perfect. For example, I've never been skiing, he said. He said that he had never been skiing. Past simple is changed into past perfect. Another example, I met my teacher yesterday. She said that she had met her teacher the day before. They said we enjoyed the trip last week. They said that they had enjoyed the trip the week before. Remember, past modal verbs had better and used to are the same in reported speech. For example, Mom said to me, you had better put on your jacket and take your umbrella. It's cold and rainy this night. Mom said that or told me that I had better put on my jacket and take my umbrella as it was cold and rainy that night. Change this night into that night. Future with will is changed into would. They said we will hold a party next week. They said they would hold a party the following week. Remember that we have to change the modal verb shall into would to keep the meaning the same. If we change it shall into should, the meaning will be different. So change shall into would. They said we shall pay him a visit. They said that they would pay him a visit. For the present modal verbs, we change them into past modal verbs. For example, Mom said Your dad must see a doctor today. No past for must, so we manage. Mom said that my dad had to see a doctor. Don't say today, لا. No, that day. Important notes. When reported verbs are in the present tense, the tenses in reported speech are the same as in direct speech. Personal and possessive pronouns and possessives, adjectives, change according to the speaker. The following model verbs do not change. Might, could, would, must, have, used to, ought to. We change said to into told, advised, or warned, etc. We change the adverbs of time and place because we report the speech in another place and time. Verbs in the past continuous, past perfect, and conditional undergo no tense change. The conjunction that can be omitted. Let's remember again, what are the adverbs that we change? Now, then, this, that. These, those. Here, there. Today, that day. Tonight, that night. Tomorrow, the next day. Next week, the following week. Yesterday, the day before. Last week, the week before. Ago, before or earlier. Now, these lines are for you. As the days go rolling by, you have to keep reaching for the sky. Let no one steer you away from your course, 'cause you are your only energy source. Keep on soaring both near and far. Your light constantly shines. You are a shining star. We all believe in you and your potentials. Keep studying. Thank you.